Shalom, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you occupants pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Back with another lesson, and this is going to be about a certain scripture. All right, a certain scripture I'm going to grab. But first, I'm going to tell a quick testimony about the division within a certain household. All right, now my girls got one of her friends. All right, one of her friends' husbands has taken that VC jab, right? And he had to get it for his employment. Okay, and he works, in the criminal system. All right, I think he works in the jail system as far as a guard or something to do with that, right below like almost a so-called policeman or whatever. But anyway, the point is he had to get it, and he was scheduling an appointment for his teenage son to also get it. All right. Now, when the mother, right, found this out, right, the wife found this out. The story goes she rushed home and they got into a huge argument about that her son ain't taking that mess, even though he got it. All right, so there's a lot of division going on in the earth right now, right? Especially here in Mystery Babylon, whether it's masks, no masks, people taking the jab, people not taking the jab. So you got people on both sides of the fences right now, and even with their families, all right, are going to get ripped apart because of this thing. All right. Now today I just posted a video of a lady who was paralyzed from the waist down, a day after taking it, and then I put one on my communities tab, a repost of another lady paralyzed from the waist down, I believe a couple days after taking this thing. So you having more and more outrageous side effects, and certain people are seeing this and they're like, I'm not dealing with it, right? Versus the husband of this family who had to get it for his job, and now he's trying to say, well, I'm gonna just get it for my son because the son wants, he's a teenager, he wants to get back to normal. He think he can go to school, gonna open up, and everything, it'll be good if I just get it. I can go back to socialization. And that's really what they want you to do in these times, because they're getting ready to roll out these jab passes. They're going to do it here in Chicago. And if you don't have it, guess what? You're going to be excluded from major parts of society, even travel. All right. So we're getting ready to live certain scriptures, really live them. And that's the point of this lesson. Let me grab the scripture I'm talking about. The first scripture, and this is not going to be long. The scripture is going to be in the book of, I'm going to get in both of them. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 51. It says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell ye nay, but rather division. From henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. So like I said in this example, you got the mother against the father, and the son wants to get this thing, all right, and she don't want him to have it, all right. She's the only one is really thinking. But then, on a bigger macro view, even you brothers that's in this truth, get ready. If you're still around your immediate family, get ready. If you're still living with an aunt, living with a sister, this, that, or other, get ready for this to happen in your own situation, because the Lord is drawing that line, and we're going to get pulled further and further away from people who are, knee deep in this world. It's going to happen more and more. All right. So just get ready for this scripture. All right. It says the father shall be divided against his son, the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So all these things will play out, man. All right. You will be an enemy in your own so-called immediate family. Many of us brothers have experienced that coming to this truth, but guess what? It's going to even become more serious. As they roll out that mark spoken about in the book of Revelation, as they push and take away more freedoms because you're not getting this VC magic potion, you're going to have your family put pressure on you and just tell you to go ahead, get it, so we can go back to normal. All right? And when you don't, guess what? Who's going to be mad? So even further, much more division is coming. Now, let me get this same scripture in the book of Matthew. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So like I said, get ready to live these scriptures, man. Okay? Because the more they make they push for this so-called New World Order and Esau's new reset and new way, you're going to have a lot of people wake up to what's going on and pull out. But you're going to have certain people get more entrenched. And that's going to really create that crack, that big divide. And eventually, just like a small crack in a window can turn to a big crack, and then eventually the whole glass shatters. And that's what's getting ready to happen in the earth right now. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So you're going to have to make some hard choices, some hard decisions, especially dealing with this truth. I gave the example of this VC jab, but it all correlates. All right. That woman from the story my girl tells me, that mother, that woman, that wife, she was dead set. Like, I'm not giving my kids anything. And she got 2 other kids with this man. All right. She said she's not having it. She's not going. All right. Because she already told him, you don't know what's going to happen to you down the road. This guy that had to take it for his job. So, we'll see what happens with that. But let me get back to this. It says, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. And dealing back with the spiritual sense, this cross, this faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about suffering, right? It's about suffering for this faith, suffering for this belief, going against the world, all right, which lieth in wickedness, as the scriptures say. You see, building up your spiritual wardrobe for this very great dark day that's coming. All right. And to be able to pass that test, we got to pass these tests that's set before us right now. Even if it means you basically fall out with all the individuals around you, your immediate family. All right. But at the end of the day, we still got what? We got the believers, the brotherhood, who honestly is the true family according to the scriptures. And I'm going to get that. Let's go to the book of, first let's get this right here. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? And what concord have the anointed with Belial? Or what part have he that believeth with an infidel? So that's more division. Okay? And really, when it comes down to it, if you really call yourself truly believing and being into the word and been called back and repented, okay, you're gonna find it hard being around these people any damn way. Okay, because they so far off in left field and don't know what the hell is going on, and will follow Esau Edom wherever he leads them. All right, so it's going to be better to be away from those people anyway. When the shit really hits the fan. Now let me get one more scripture, and that'll be it. Let's get the book of Matthew 12. Start at verse 47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. And this was a man talking to Yahushua at the time. And this is what Yahushua said. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother And who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. So that's separation there. Okay? Sometimes your so-called blood really ain't your blood, man. And a lot of times you're going to have to let go of these individuals in these end times as we get further down to the prophecies. All right? You got to keep that in your head. You got to let go of these people. Because a lot of these people are not promised to make it. We're not promised to make it, but we're at least walking in the right direction. You see what I'm saying to you? When you go back into the book of Jeremiah, it tells you that I should take you 1 to 2 from a family, 3 maybe from a city. So he's dealing with small numbers, and he's not dealing with everybody out of a immediate blood family. Sometimes you have that where actually your actual true life blood brother or sister or whatever wakes up to the truth, but that's not common. All right, but that's going to be it. I want to give all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom the next time.